Using cookie cutters to needle felt, does that work? Yeah, kinda. So one thing I've been interested to try for quite a while, and I didn't think it would really work that well, was using cookie cutters to needle felt. This could be a great way to get beginners or people who are less dexterous with their hands into needle felting for the first time. So I thought I'd order up some cookie cutters and see how I got on. Now, on eBay and Amazon, in craft shops and catering shops, there are hundreds of different types of cookie cutters. So this might be a great way to get started if it works. So I decided on this little tiny kit that has two little Scotty dogs on it, which I thought were quite adorable, to have a wee look to see if these would be any good to needle felt onto. I wasn't sure, they're plasticky. I didn't know how well it would work, but decided just to give it a go. So let's find out how I got on. So the kit is this Googly Novelty Toys and Gifts cookie cutters, and I got the two Scotty dogs. And there's even a little recipe for some cookie dough, but that's not what we're using these for. So looking at them, the large one has a kind of lip where it sticks out a little bit here, so I'm going to have to use it this way around so the needle doesn't get stuck on the lip, but the little one has doesn't really have that lip. So we'll start with the little one, and I have just a random selection of purples for no reason whatsoever other than I like purple. And I'm going to mix them together ever so slightly, sort of give a Harris Tweed feel to this, I hope. To see how much we can fit in the little dog first of all. I believe you have to really cram them. So my concern is that the more I felt over it, it's going to get stuck onto the pad and I can't really change it over so much, but we'll see how this works. Trying to get it into all the little tail and the nooks and crannies of the ear is going to be tough. I'll have to sort that out with a needle. Okay, let's try felting. I can always add some more later if needed. So I'm going to start off aiming into the tail to try and get some there, and just sort of felting around the edges to make sure it all fits in up to the edge. I hope this works because it's super cute, but I'm not holding my breath. Okay, I'm going to try and add some more in so I can get into these ears and tail section. Rolling it a little so it fits into the tail. And my feeling is we're going to have something, but I don't think it's going to have the detail. Really concerned about how much I'm felting this into the pad, so I'm going to lift it just now. Oh yeah, it feels stuck. Wow, that looks pretty cute though. So lift it and then drop it back into the cutter. And felt some more. Try lifting it again, it feels fairly stuck. Right, I think I can just tidy that up with a bit of extra felting. The tail actually worked. There's only one ear. I can easily make that sharper, and I think that'll look better anyway. And make the legs look a little bit more defined. But actually it gives you a great start. Right, let's try the big fella. The thing I said I was going to remember, I didn't. Okay, so let's try the bigger guy. Let's put him down this way and fill him up. Sort of a different effect on each side, which is kind of cool. That's actually better than I expected. And I wonder, just to felt him a little bit firmer, I'm going to pop the little one back in and just felt him some more. And then before it gets stuck to the pad, flip it over. This might be a great way to get him really firm. Right, that's starting to feel really firm. Let's see what we've got. Pop him out. Yeah, a few fuzzies to clean up, but overall that's rather cute. So after I tried the standalone felted dogs, I had the bright idea that this might work quite well onto a fabric. So I used my water soluble fabric that I got from the Maker's Box. If you haven't already, check out the videos for the Maker's Box. But I thought as I had this lying around I would try. And this meant I could use a thinner layer of fluff, and it's obviously a little easier to lift up and reposition the little dog so it doesn't get quite so stuck into the felting surface. So this could be a really simple way to applique onto clothes, onto fabrics. So you've got the shape there and you just felt into it. So overall, I'm actually fairly happy. The detail you can get isn't bad. You can still tell what it is. Obviously the double ears and little bits of detail are kind of missing, but when you take it out you could go over and felt, and you can get these fairly firmly felted as well, especially if you use the lifting it up and just felting the cookie cutter over, felt over, and in about 20 minutes you're going to have a really firm piece of felt. And I think it's better than just cutting out felt or anything, because you've got nicely smooth edges. And also doing it like this rather than using pre-made felt is you really have a one-of-a-kind piece that you can really control kind of where the colours are, but at the same time no two of them are going to be identical. So I think if you felted these really firmly, or even went over and wet felted them after if you felt like it, these would make a really great little keychain dog, a belt charm, a bag charm, anything like that. They're pretty cute. And obviously you can felt any designs on the top of them that you want to, or you can felt them onto fabric, onto clothes. So actually, for a couple of quid, cookie cutter, I'm going to say, yeah, that's a really quick and easy way to make a multitude of different shapes, and a great start for a beginner to needle felting. Gets used to holding the needle and stabbing into the fabric. The only thing to be aware of is to make sure that you're constantly lifting up the piece so it doesn't get too embedded. You can get a bit carried away doing that and it can get embedded into the cushion. But yeah, if you're wanting to make some cute shapes really simply, if you want a simple quick project, then absolutely, I'm going to say this is the way to go. So Pam Duthie approved. Now I'll leave links down below to cookie cutters like this one and others that catch my eye. So if you've tried felting with cookie cutters, I would love to see your work. So don't forget to come along to Pam Duthie's Felting Friends on Facebook and share your work. It's a friendly bunch and we'd love to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me, and if that helped, don't forget, click on my wee face to subscribe, check out the other videos that YouTube thinks you want to watch, and come back every Wednesday. Thank you so much.